Well, g'day curd nerds. This is the cheese taste test that you've all been waiting for. This one is for my cheddar cheese that I made back in first week of July 2016. So there is half of it there. So this is the one that I've put down as we're going to taste on the 26th of January 2017. It's a little bit after that, but that's no big deal. And the other half I've got put away, vacuum packed, very similar to this one, and that's still in the cheese fridge for another 3 months after this. I'm going to try it at the 9-month mark. Anyway, let's have a look at the cheese. So as I mentioned, it's in its bag, so we'll just crack that open. Now, it smells very cheesy. There's no foul odour coming from the cheese. Let me just get that out. Now there is a bit of moisture, so I'll just get rid of that first. Definitely smells very cheesy. So I'll just pat that dry. What that is just a extra whey that expelled a little bit. Now if I had waxed it, it would have been trapped under the wax. So there we go, so that's all lovely. Now you'll notice this area here, this is where the mould started to come in underneath the cloth banding that you saw in the making of video. So that area there, I didn't cut it off or anything. It seemed to kill the mold, the vacuum pack. That is a little bit less firm than this part. So let's just cut it into quarters, first of all. Oh, it cuts well, that's for sure. And you can see they're very crumbly style, just like a normal cheddar should be, especially for this age of 6 months. So we'll cut off a slice. So this will be classified as a tasty cheddar. You can see very crumbly there. So let's have a little taste, shall we? I love this crumbly texture. It's exactly how a cheddar should be. That's been aged well. That has a very good cheddar flavour. Really do like it. That is very nice. That's that part of it anyway. I could eat that all day. Now, what I would do next time is I probably would put a little bit more salt in it. Probably another half a tablespoon for this size cheese. So I'd probably put 2 tablespoons of salt and mill that through during the milling stage. And I'll definitely wax it in the first instance. I wouldn't cloth band it again. I found that was just too fiddly, too much mucking around. So let's have a look at this other part of the cheese. So it's got a lot of, it's actually got bubbles. It's actually got development in the, eye development in the cheese. So let's just have a quick taste of that. It's a lot sharper. In that bit, it's actually more like a blue cheese. I can actually taste blue vein flavour, even though clearly there's no blue vein in that area. So I think to serve this up, I will vac pack this quarter again, cut all of that off because I don't want that flavour going through the cheese, and keep that for later on. But this part of the cheese, definitely no problems at all. We'll continue to eat that at our pleasure. It's a very good tasting cheddar. I'm hoping that the other half, which didn't have any mold infection through the cloth, will taste even more fantastic at the 9-month mark. If you want to know how to make this cheddar cheese, then you can click through at the end card at the end of the video. Don't forget that you can also support these cheese making videos and the cheese making efforts that I do if you support me on Patreon. That'll also be in the end card. Anyway, thanks for waiting for the 6 months for this cheddar taste test, and we'll see you next time.